Mark Consuelo, who has been married to Kelly Ripa for over 30 years, has practically mastered the art of knowing what not to say and how to handle her frustrations. During a pre-recorded episode of Live with Kelly and Mark that aired Monday, August 18th, the couple laughed while discussing a segment about words you should avoid using when someone is upset. Ripa warned the audience never to say these things, no matter who else does. Out of all the phrases on the list, calm down was the one that irritated Ripa the most. The Riverdale actress quickly dismissed the idea that Consuelo liked using that particular two-word phrase. "No, I learned my lesson the hard way," Consuelo said, as the audience burst into laughter. "It's never smart to tell your wife to relax. The effect is the exact opposite. When you tell me to calm down, what happens? You escalate," he responded. "I totally lose control of my temper," Ripa added. "Do you want me to get mad? Because that'll do it." Consuelo continued teasing her, bringing up her hatred for the phrase, "Don't be hysterical." "You love that one," he joked. "You're being hysterical," Ripa mimicked sarcastically. "Unfortunately, no," she replied. "But do you want to see something funny? I'll be there in 3 seconds." Even after years together, Consuelos, father of 3, admitted he still has plenty to learn. They also talked about a favorite saying of Ripa's father, "It is what it is." "My dad lives by this," she admitted. "Mark and I joke it could be a drinking game, but by 8 a.m. we'd already be drunk because he says it so often." Ripa's collection of go-to one-liners includes "Money can't buy happiness," "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," and "God gives the toughest battles to his strongest warriors." Another one she can't stand hearing, "Others have it worse." According to Rhea, that last one is just pointless. These sayings may seem comforting after someone has overcome hardship, but in the middle of pain, they can feel dismissive. She's told her husband she'd rather not hear them at all. "If you loved it anymore, it'd be worse," she joked. "Seriously, can it get more annoying?" she added playfully. This moment on the show was more than casual banter. It became unexpectedly meaningful. What could have been a simple lifestyle segment turned into an honest, real-time example of how a long-married couple communicates. Instead of generic advice from a guest expert, viewers saw two people who have been reading each other's emotions since 1996, navigating real disagreement with humor and love. It felt like a mini-drama, with a quiet lesson in relationships hidden underneath the jokes. Clichés like "stay calm," "others have it worse," and "what doesn't kill you" all share a fatal flaw. They lack understanding. They try to fix rather than feel. When someone is hurting, they don't want logic, they want connection. They want someone to sit with them in the dark, acknowledge the pain, and not rush to solve it. Telling someone to calm down implies their emotions are wrong. Saying "others have it worse" minimizes their hurt. Searching for a lesson before the wound has healed isn't strength, it's avoidance. Ripa's sarcastic challenge, "Want to see hysterical? Give me 3 seconds," perfectly captured that truth. She didn't want Consuelo to cheer her up, she wanted him to see her. And his admission, that he's still learning, might have been the most meaningful part. Rather than sticking to a script, the episode showcased something more authentic, the messy, imperfect, but deeply real act of listening in a marriage. This kind of honesty marks a new tone for the show. While Live with Kelly and Mark has always revolved around host conversations, its heart has changed. Ripa's chemistry with previous co-hosts like Regis Philbin, Michael Strawn, and Ryan Searles felt like playful professional sparring. But with Mark, it's different. This is their real life. The show is no longer just a recap of their morning. It's an extension of their dinner table. Their marriage is now the centerpiece, and that's become the show's defining charm. It's the same magic that once made Haley and Mateo beloved on All My Children. Raw, natural chemistry. Now, instead of scripts, it's real love, real arguments, and real laughter. Viewers get to see a long-term relationship dealing with midlife, empty nests, and ordinary frustrations, all in 90-second segments between commercials. Audiences don't just watch, they relate. Whether it's Reaper overreacting to a small comment or Consuelo accidentally saying the wrong phrase, people see themselves in these moments. In a world full of curated Instagram perfection, the Consuelos Ripa model is refreshing. Imperfect, emotional, but enduring. The August 18th episode was never truly about banned phrases. It was about something deeper. Consuelo didn't try to fix or silence his wife. He sat with her, teased her gently, stood beside her, and let her be upset without leaving or dismissing her feelings. He didn't try to cure her mood. He just stayed. And that, more than any motivational quote, is what real support looks like.